So today we are going to talk about this watch. I've been using this watch for more than 6 weeks now, and I learned a lot of new things because, based on my story, I've been using my old watch for more than 8 years or 7 years, and I never get into like Samsung Health. I never get into like go dive in and see what is the new features because my old watch doesn't have those features inside, and Samsung Health would not update their software until I update my new watch. So my Samsung Health was, in the old version for the longest time. Even though I keep changing my new phone and things like that, it doesn't update the new version. Now, when I got this Samsung Galaxy Ultra, the new version of Samsung Health has changed. And I learned a lot of different new things because myself, I am very active. I play 3 times hockey, and yesterday I went hiking, and then I tracked my sleeping. So I learned a lot of different new things on this watch, and I would like to share with you. So you don't have to get Samsung Galaxy Ultra because of the price. You can get something a little bit lower end, and yeah, you can still use these features. And maybe these features will help you to see if you want to get a Galaxy Watch Ultra or Galaxy Watch 8 or Classic or other brand. But this is what I learned so far in this 6 weeks, and what do I learn about this watch. And if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do so. And thank you for everybody subscribing this new channel. This new channel right now is up to 12,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna keep on posting new videos for you guys to learn and things like that, all right? So yesterday, I went to go hiking by myself, and I wanted to test out this watch and test out my earbuds, things like that, right? And this watch has a feature called hiking. And you can do hiking tracking on the watch. You don't have to do on the phone. So now the phone, I don't have to keep that on, because back then when I had my old watch, I keep my phone on to track my hiking all the time. Elevations, calorie, distance, heartbeats, things like that. Everything tracked with my Galaxy watch, all the time. Now everything tracked right here. And it doesn't get that hot. It turns on all the time, so the whole entire time when I was hiking, the whole entire time it was on. But it doesn't get that hot because my phone, as you know, if they turn on that long, it gets hot really, really fast, especially with the heat, the weather getting hot. But this one here, despite turning the GPS on, despite tracking everything for you, it doesn't get that hot, and pretty surprising. And then when I was in the middle of hiking, when I keep looking at my watch, and I realized that, wow, it never turned off. It just keeps turning on. And the battery, it doesn't die that fast. So that is quite impressive. So yesterday I did a hiking. It kept announcing to me, well, actually 3 times. It announced 3 times in 1 hour and 30 minutes. Announced 3 times. What is your distance? What is your current distance? Your heartbeat, elevations, things like that. It just keeps telling you to motivate you. And I was wearing my earbuds, and that's why it might trigger that announcement. Or if I don't even have a earbuds, it might not announce at all, because why would they speak like that loud, right, in the public? So maybe because I have my earbuds, it actually tells you what is your status when you do hiking. And pretty impressive, like it just gives you everything that you need to know on your watch. Now, second thing is I do ice hockey. And I realized that when I do ice hockey, I don't feel this watch is big. It's just a normal watch on my wrist. It doesn't feel that much. It doesn't feel anything. It tracks everything for me. And I realized that if your heartbeat is beating quite fast, okay, like say 200, because on like Sunday, that's what happened to me. It beat up to like 200 beats, right? And it's quite high. And they would track and they will have a record for you. So when you go back and take a look, you will see your highest heartbeat for the day. And you're going to take a look and see like, whoa, what is going on? So they actually will record for you and then just like stay there. So that's one of the things that I learned. Every single time they will have the highest heartbeats of the day. So that's pretty good, as in, playing ice hockey and things like that. And when I keep looking at the tracking, it looks like every 15 minutes they're going to keep track your heartbeat. What is your rate? What is your rate? What is your rate? All right. Now let's talk about sleeping. So sleeping, as you know, I already told you before, they track my snoring, they track your temperature when you're sleeping, and they track your are you waking up or are you in a deep sleep? And they actually can keep track for you if you're in a really deep sleep. All right, so it's kind of like telling me that like, yo, you don't know about your own sleeping situation, let me tell everything for you. So every single morning right now, I will go back, look at my Samsung Health, and I will see my sleeping situations, and they will give you a score. How is your sleeping situations? And quite surprisingly, it's not that good for me because I don't even know. But according to the status, it looks like it's not that great. And it's very accurate. They know that when you wake up, they know how long you stay awake and went back to sleep. They keep track everything for you. And I'm not sure how they do it, but they did it every single time. And they even know when you're sleeping as well too. And the final thing I would like to, really mention to you guys is antioxidant score. So you need to track your antioxidant score by putting your thumb at the back of your watch, and then they can measure your antioxidant score. And that way, you need to track your health, because that score is super important. If it's very low like me, you might want to keep track how you're gonna get more healthier, right? So far, I think that this watch, whatever I just mentioned to you, my old Galaxy watch, don't even have those features. And now when I got this new watch, I can never go back to my old watch now, because this is basically, it tells me my health and everything. And I need to know all these little informations. So I hope this helps you to decide if you want to buy one or not. But these are very important information that you need to know, okay? Please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Peace out.